This session is about the American experience. We have been all looking to them as an example for how to do things, and they have been looking towards us to give them ideas. So in this session, hopefully we will get some common understanding and collaboration.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pulitzer, Elizabeth. I'm extremely pleased to be here for the second consecutive European Gender Summit. I had the pleasure last year to present on one of our new initiatives at the National Science Foundation, that being the Career Life Balance Initiative. And I think I should stop for a moment and just say that I am Wanda Ward from the National Science Foundation. I had the Office of Integrative Activities there, and again, I'm very, very pleased to be here. We see this as a very compelling time. As one of the previous speakers mentioned, we must maintain optimism and not be weary in well-doing, if you will. I certainly want to acknowledge Dr. Pulitzer and other organizers, the many other dignitaries who've been here, and as I understand, more than 30 countries represented. We're excited to be here to share with you a few of the very important efforts underway in the U.S. through our panel entitled Advancing Science and Innovation Through Inclusion, the Gender Factor. We plan to leave ample time for engagement with you during general discussion from our two panelists today. Let me first acknowledge other members of our team, Dr. Kelly Mack, who until just recently was the Senior Program Director of the Advanced Program at the National Science Foundation. She's now Executive Director of Project Kaleidoscope in the U.S., and Dr. Betty Shanahan, Executive Director of the Society for Women in Engineering and a leader in the U.S. Coalition of Women and Girls in Education, which is a coalition of more than 40 professional organizations, and they do have a focus on science and engineering. You'll hear from both of them on tomorrow. Let me say that these gatherings, this being the second European Gender Summit, has been so impactful to us in the U.S., the gathering of researchers, policy makers, and practitioner leaders. It's been so inspiring that we've had ongoing conversations over the past several weeks or months with Elizabeth Pulitzer, discussing the proposition that the next Gender Summit expand beyond Europe and become the Gender Summit of North America. And we're very, very excited about that, and we hope that you are too, building upon this very strong platform evidenced here in Brussels these past couple of years. Therefore, we're pleased to announce that that Gender Summit North America is targeted to be held in late 2013, about this time of year next year. And we've been working, as I said, very closely in early planning with Elizabeth and her colleagues, and we're also seeking appropriate ways to align this effort to the Global Research Council that Dr. Suresh just mentioned in his remarks a few moments ago. For example, we're pursuing ways to align this topic around one of the GRC regional meetings over the next year. But please stay tuned, because we'd like to see all of you and perhaps more there. And we're deliberately expanding this to North America. We've had preliminary conversations with some of our counterparts in Canada, and so we will certainly, it'll be beyond a U.S. focus alone. So stay tuned to that, and we'll keep you apprised.